Meow.
Oh.
Meow. Meow.
Da 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 da
Alright,
da
sounds
da.
good.
Da.
Alright. Hello, people. It's us, Two Bros Game. I'm your host, Younger Bro.
I'm your host, Older Bro.
And we're back shiny hunting, but we're not doing the full shiny hunt tonight.
Yeah, we are doing a 2-hour shiny hunt tonight because we were very late to start.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys.
Yeah, we had to go to a different theater this week in order to watch the movie because the only times they had was really early or really late. So we had to go to the next town over, which actually worked out because it meant that we got all the stuff we need, guys, for the new microphones.
Yeah, so our new microphones arrived, but
Yeah, they needed an adapter to fit on our stands, which I told our rep that we needed, and he didn't tell me that we needed a separate part for that.
yeah, so hopefully by next stream and by the next episode we record, we should have the mics set up.
Yep, so we went and got the part while we were in town. We just picked up the piece from, local store. So it worked out. So
Yeah.
that means that as of the videos we record tomorrow, and the stream, well, not the stream for tomorrow because that's on the other computer. No, wait.
No?
Yeah, it is on this computer.
Yeah, because we're now doing
So
South
tomorrow's
Park.
stream, yeah, because I'm thinking of.
Hey, Croc.
Hello, Croc. Have a good evening, Croc. Thanks for stopping by.
See you, Croc.
But for the streams starting tomorrow, we should have the new mic. So, or mics, because there are still 2 mics.
Yeah, guys, as a reminder for next week, I will be working Monday, so it is very possible that, like, guys, I'm supposed to only work Tuesday through Friday, but they mandated overtime, so I decided that I'm going to work Monday, and the overtime that they mandated was 10 hours.
Yeah. I was going to say, do they mandate that it has to be one day, or can you get the 10 hours in any way in the week?
So, I could do the 10 hours however I wanted. I could do it in 2 separate days, but if I did it in 2 separate days, then I would have to go in Monday or Saturday or Sunday.
Well, I was saying, could you do it as are you able to do it 2 hours at the end of the day every day or something?
No, I'm not allowed to do that. It has to be
in chunks.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that's stupid.
Yeah, that was my first question.
Yeah, because that sounds a lot more logical. So I can't just add 2 hours onto a day for 5 days and be like, yep, got it.
No, I can't do that.
That's stupid.
So, I'm probably going to be a little worn out.
Yep.
But to get my mind off of work, I am considering, depending on how much money I have, I'm considering doing a Pokemon card episode. It's not going to be Search for Marnie. I just want to open Pokemon cards. There's something I've had my eye on for a while. I want to get that.
Yeah. At some point, not this next video, because we technically, guys, already have a card video recorded. It still needs edited and put out, but that's going to be...
Yeah, Older Bro had
and
something.
And that's not the one Younger Bro's talking about.
Nope.
So, at some point, we probably should do another, bigger card opening where, we each do a box.
Oh, you're wanting another Versus episode?
I'm saying we should probably do... I don't know how long that should be between those, but, because I don't remember, when was the last time we did one of those?
We've only done one Versus episode, and that was the second opening before the last one you did.
Yeah.
And I don't remember the last one you did.
Yeah, it's a good point.
Oh, now I remember. It was a booster box for something. I think it was for Scarlet and Violet base set.
Because, I know, I did the Scarlet Violet base set box.
So...
I considered doing that as a Versus, but I was like, eh. Then I have to either order 2 or get Younger Bro to order 1. And I'm just like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, guys, and I'm still kind of not at the point where I can just order a bunch of cards right now. So, I'm only ordering cards because I have an extra day to work next week. Depending on if I'm not sick and I work every day that week. That's a decent amount of money for me. So, I might celebrate the end of the week by getting cards.
Yeah.
Just to get my mind off of work. But even if I order them, there's no guarantee that I'm going to get those cards the next day.
Yep.
Because the thing I want to buy, I haven't seen it in stores in a while. Like, the last time I was in GameStop, it was there. But it was only one of the things. And I'm getting two things. So.
It was 5 months ago, according to YouTube.
So, yeah, guys. I apologize for not having a lot of card videos. I am saving up my money. Like let me give you an example of how much I'm saving right now. I have to save so much money that I can't get my subscriptions back at this moment. Like, the subscriptions I had a subscription for Dragon Ball Legends, and I had a subscription for GameStop. I still have my subscription for Nintendo, because that's a yearly subscription, and I didn't have to worry about it too much.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually almost got to the point where I had to even give that up. But luckily, I found a job. I'm at my new job, and I'm gaining money. But just so you know, I have only gained $1,000 last month. Hey, Mr.
B.
Mr. B, I saw that you commented. I was in the middle of my story. I couldn't say hi to you yet. So, hello. But yeah, guys. I only earn about $1,000 a month. And with this next week coming around, I could earn $1,000 in this week. So, I will look at my bank account to see where it's at, and if it's good enough, I'll get my Pokemon cards next week. But if it's not, I might have to do it the week after.
Yeah.
Just so that we have something. We also planned on going to a convention of some kind next month.
I have no idea if that's going to be possible.
But we don't know if it's possible due to Older Bro's work schedule. And my work schedule, so.
I mean, I don't know if he can buy you a pizza, Mr. B, but he might be able to buy you a boat or a truck to pull it.
But yeah, guys, like...
Really? That's the one you don't start singing immediately? I was prepared, and it's like, nope.
You made it as a joke, so I just didn't sing it.
It's fine. I'm sad now. It's fine.
But anyway, guys, like, my accounts were so bad, I had to get rid of my subscription, and I was probably on the verge of bankruptcy.
Well, bankruptcy's a strong term, but yeah, you were at very low amounts of money.
Like, guys, I was under $500 in my bank account.
Yeah, younger bro does not save money in the same way that I save money.
No, the problem is I was saving money.
Yeah.
I just had to spend it on essentials.
Yeah,
and I was doing that.
Yeah, I'm just saying that even when you were saving money, it wasn't to. I don't think it was to the same extent that I save money. Where like I have a couple extra zeros over you, where I try to save money too. Mr. B also struggles to save money apparently.
But yeah.
Mr. B, does your money saving at least have 4 digits though? Well, actually, preferably 5 digits. I have nothing in savings. Oh, okay. You don't have any digits.
I never put anything in savings except for the $5 that's supposed to be in there.
Yeah, my banks talked to me about putting stuff in savings. I really should put stuff in savings. Because they're like, oh yeah, we should talk to you about money markets and CDs, and it's like, oh god, this is it's too much stuff here.
I just don't do savings. By the way, guys, stream after this will be when we switch to the egg hunting. So after this stream, we will be egg hunting Wooloo. This is 4?
This is 4. Last time
sure?
you thought yes, because remember the last time I was like, this is 3.
Yeah, guys, we have delayed the Wooloo shiny hunting so many fucking times that I don't even know what stream we are
This
anymore.
I just checked to make sure. There were the first stream was the half and half stream. And then there's been 2 before that. So this is now the 4th stream. Which actually means it accidentally lined up perfectly, because it means that it's going to be on, I think it's 15. Or, sorry, on 9. So this is 9, so it'll be on 10. So it actually perfectly lined up.
I'm sorry to hear that, Mr. B.
Yeah, isn't that always a bitch, Mr. B, where you're like, oh yeah, I have this credit card debt. I guess I'll take out loans to get out of this credit card debt. Shit, now I have loans.
But yeah,
You have bigger loans than credit card debt. Oh, that's bad. I'm sorry to hear that, Mr. B.
Yeah, speaking of Pokemon cards, what is the one card you would like to pull the most currently?
Here's
or
the thing, I don't
have a card in your collection.
Here's the thing, I don't have specific cards that I go into sets saying I want that card. I just like owning the set generally. So any card, even commons, are perfectly joyous to me.
But it's like...
But I do say, I do like a lot of mythical Pokemon. So I do like Mew cards. I do like Celebi cards. I like Jirachi cards. So I'll never turn down a Meloetta. Like, that's always good cards.
If they announced that Meloetta was going to be a figurehead in the set, I'd pre-order it immediately.
Yeah.
Like, Meloetta, I don't think has had a set dedicated to her.
Oh, gotcha, Mr. B.
Yeah, Keldeo got it. Genesect got it twice.
That's surprising that Meloetta didn't get any set. Meloetta is like...
She got a box, like Magearna.
That's stupid. Like, she's one of the fan favorites. How the hell did she not get a set?
Yeah, she has not had a set dedicated to her. And Mew has had it, I don't even know how many times at this point. Like, probably...
Well, Mew's been around the block since Gen 1, so of course it's going to have more sets.
But I'm saying
but
Mew has having newer sets. Like, this next set is going to be Mew.
Yep. Yeah, Mew is just very popular. It's Mew.
Yeah, guys, I'd say the newest card out right now, there's actually 2 of them that I want the most, and that's the Iono art card, alternate art card.
Now, yeah, I will say that, though. Iono cards I'll be happy to pull. So, any full art Iono cards, we'll take that.
So, Iono I actually want second most, believe it or not. So, I want Iono alt second.
Sure.
The one I want the most for newer sets is actually coming out in the new Mew set, 151, with a Mew alternate art card where the sun moves on the card.
Oh, that's interesting.
Like, it has a legit sunset on the card. And I'm just blown away by it. But I'd say the 2 cards that I want the most from the older sets, one of them isn't even in a set. And of course, my other one would be a base set first edition Holo Charizard. That's pretty high up on my list. But the one card I want most in this world that's not graded and it's legit is a Pikachu Illustrator card. And that is the most expensive card in the world. If you remember, Logan Paul found the one PSA 10 that exists for this card. There's only been one, and he bought it for $4 million. And he even wrote an IOU to the person he bought it from, because he didn't have the money at the time. So he went and got the $4 million, and he bought the card.
Yeah. Yeah,
So I want a legit Pikachu Illustrator card.
I'll try, Mr. B, I'll try not to talk about my deck, because, like, obviously, as a college graduate, I have college loans. So those are fun. But so I feel the pain. Hopefully you're able to get out of it.
But yeah, so how much do you know about the Pikachu Illustrator card?
None.
Well, for starters, only 39 of them are reported to have been made. And it was made for a contest for Pokemon card designers.
Yeah.
And everyone who participated got the Pikachu Illustrator card.
Ugh. Yeah, because it's an illustrator card for illustrators.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, if I had that in my set, I would rave for days.
Yeah.
But I'd say if I could have any other card that's not, Charizard, first edition, Hollow. The original Ancient Mew card, because Ancient Mew, that card has been reprinted, and I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And I bought it from somebody, and it was only after I bought that card that I found out that it was the reprint and not the original.
Yeah.
So there was a 2002 reprint of Ancient Mew.
Yep.
And the original one came out with the first movie.
Yeah, I was going to say, which doesn't mean that it's worthless. It's probably still a very high value, even though it's a reprint, but it's not the original.
Now, I am more likely to get an Ancient Mew card than I am to get a Pikachu Illustrator.
Oh, yeah, because there's more of those. Just by sheer math, you're more likely to get one. By the way, guys, it is still hot, which means I am still in my streaming shorts. Because it is very hot in here.
But yeah, original Ancient Mew, thousands of dollars. Pikachu Illustrator, millions. The cheapest Pikachu Illustrator that I saw that was ungraded was $90,000.
Yeah, that is insane. You are more likely to get that card by befriending one of the illustrators and them giving it to you in their will than by buying it. Like, that's terrible.
Yeah. So, could I buy that 90,000 Pikachu Illustrator? Yes.
Should you? No.
Well, okay, should I? No. Is it possible? Yeah.
Yes.
I could. The problem is, it takes me it takes me a year to save up $15,000, and that's if I bought pretty much nothing.
Yep.
So, if that takes me a year, $90,000,
Yep.
I'm predicting about 10 years.
I mean, assuming you're buying stuff, yeah, but that also means that also requires you to actually save a good amount of money.
Also assuming that Pikachu Illustrator card was not bought.
Yeah.
And it is legit.
Yep. Yeah. I would say the good goal for this year, by the way, just on the money side, would be like, I would say if you can by the end of the year get up to like $5,000 to $8,000, that would be a good goal for money.
Oh, that's right now. The goal is to get to $15,000
for this year, or just overall.
Overall.
Okay, yeah. I'm saying just by the end of the year, that would be what I'd shoot for like an actual amount of buffer.
Assuming I don't buy a lot of things, I should earn about $1,000 a month.
Okay.
Sometimes a little over, like
Then
this month.
Fine. Yeah. With overtime, that should be fine. Good.
Now, guys, I have looked into another job, and I've still not really found anything, and nobody's contacting me, so I'm stuck with this job.
Yeah. So, we'll work with it for now.
In other news that's not about money. So,
Thank God.
DC has announced a new game. That's not Suicide Squad.
Okay.
I just found out about it today because it got announced today.
Sure.
So, there is going to be a game that involves that Batman Who Laughs. This is my disappointment. It's a mobile game.
Oh, God.
So, I don't know how this mobile game's going to work.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like it's in the style of Batman Telltale.
Yeah.
So, I'm like, is this going to be the third Telltale game, but it's exclusive to mobile? If so, that might be good.
Probably not. Probably just an art style thing.
But if it's not, and it's just an art style, it's going to have a legit story. It's going to involve the Batman Who Laughs, who, in the comics, he was getting a team together with, like, all of the evil Batman from different universes.
Sure.
I don't know if they ever succeeded in attacking the good universes. I'm not sure. But it is possible that in this new mobile game, that finally happens.
Maybe.
Like, that's kind of how it was described. So, this is going to be the... I don't want to say conclusion of the Batman Who Laughs story from the comics, but...
But a conclusion.
Yeah. Can you move the chair? I can't see the chat.
Yeah, guys, I have to stand up for a bit because I'm getting too stuck to this chair.
Yeah, and I can't see you guys commenting if the chair's in the way of the PC.
Let's see if I can. That might help a little bit.
But yeah. From the visuals, I thought it was going to be a PS5 game.
Yeah.
Like, it looked that good.
That's surprising then. If it's so good that you think it's a PS5 game and it's on mobile, that's very surprising.
Yeah. So, we'll see when it comes out. It is set to release in sometime in 2024.
Sure.
I don't want to say I'm excited about it. I'm skeptical of it. Because I am just wondering, how is it going to play? Is it going to play like Injustice? Is it going to play like Marvel Strike Force? I hope not. I don't want DC to make DC Strike Force. I have no idea. I don't know. Either way, I'm interested to see where it goes, but I'm skeptical of it. And this is coming from someone who plays mobile games. Like, guys, this is the reason why I'm the only one doing mobile on the channel. Older bro doesn't really like mobile games.
Oh, no, I absolutely do not like mobile games.
And me, I kind of got my... start playing mobile games because my second series was Jurassic Park Builder. That was my second series ever. Like, it was Jurassic Park the game. Actually, sorry, no, it was my third series. It was Jurassic Park the game, then Star Wars Force Unleashed, then Jurassic Park Builder. So Jurassic Park Builder is my third series. But I want to say mobile was my start of professional recording. Because... okay, I didn't professionally record Jurassic Park Builder when I first played it. I did later, and that's why we have Jurassic Park Builder on the channel. Because I just re-edited those videos, talked over them, like redubbed them, and put them out on the channel. But originally, I did not have a capture card or any really good capabilities of recording things.
This, guys, is why you're seeing games that are like, well, how do I download this? You can't. They are re-uploads or recordings from before the game was delisted.
Yeah, guys, if we upload a series that has been taken down, it is
still
just
taken
because
down.
I have the videos from the past.
Yeah. So.
But Rules of Survival's case was different.
Yeah, you recorded that before the game was taken down.
Yes.
For the channel, you just didn't upload it till after it was taken down.
In Jurassic Park Builder's case, I recorded it before it was taken down, and I took them from my old channel, like the re-uploads. So I don't have the capability of playing that game.
No. That game is done. Because it's unplayable.
Like, again, there's still being a Jurassic Park Builder remake happening. Even though I know they got claimed by Universal, but I still think they're doing it. I've been still seeing stuff about it. So.
Which is really problematic unless they have a license.
I think right now they're trying to get enough money to get the license. But guys, if that does happen, I will play it. Like, if the whole game is made and it's out, it is released, I will play Jurassic Park Builder legitimately on the channel and not re-upload it like it did. So guys, yes, there are more dead series that I recorded that will be re-uploaded to Two Bros Game Night. Like, I have at least 5 series I can do that for. Now, in PUBG's case, I actually had footage of me playing PUBG from my original channel. In PUBG's case, I redubbed and re-uploaded them on my younger bro channel because we can currently still play PUBG Mobile. And they're actually doing a thing with Dragon Ball, but I haven't re-downloaded PUBG yet to do it. Will I do it? Probably. I'll record me doing Dragon Ball content for PUBG. I just gotta get around to doing it. I haven't had the time. So I will try to download it as soon as I can. Because right now I don't have it on my phone. I don't even know if the same event is happening on PUBG on the console. Also guys, if I play PUBG on the console, I will put it as a separate series from PUBG Mobile, because PUBG Mobile and PUBG on the console are 2 completely separate games. You can't even cross-play with it. So, will we do PUBG on the console? Eventually, yeah. And I'll see which one I like more. Either I like it more on mobile or I like it more on console. And I think I'll end up liking it more on console. But yeah, guys, I've never owned PUBG. Physical copy. Never.
Sorry, guys. I have to run to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Yeah, we got McDonald's today, and that messes with us. I just got an ad for PUBG doing the crossover with Dragon Ball. That is so good. Perfect timing. But yeah, guys, for shiny hunts, once again, once we have 2 shiny Wooloo, we get shiny Wooloo and shiny Double, then we will move over to shiny hunting and Scarlet and Violet. This is the last shiny hunt we are doing in Sword and Shield on stream. I will try to, like, right now, shiny hunting for mobile is on the schedule. So I have Arceus on the schedule and I have Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl on the schedule. And I'm eventually going to have Pokemon Shield on the schedule for mobile. Right now, I can't do any more shiny hunting I can't do the mobile shiny hunting anytime soon. Because mobile also has an import list, and I'm still not done with that. Like, I think it will take me about 2 years to get done with the mobile import. That's my prediction. I also want you to know, speaking of imports, I have readjusted once again the stream import. I have condensed it down as best as I could, because for a while it was looking like I wasn't going to be done with it for about 10 years. I've condensed it down enough to where I can maybe be done in 5. But that's a big maybe. I don't know. It depends on how long some of these games are. And with Older Bro helping me with some of the 2-player imports, once all of those are gone, that will help me so much. But once the 2-player imports are gone, I won't be able to do a 2-player series for a long time. And that's not counting games I'm stopping for. Because right now, I'm stopping the import for Tears of the Kingdom, Marvel Spider-Man, Last of Us, and BT4 when it comes out. Even though I've pre-ordered a lot of games in the last couple of weeks, I am not doing them day one. I'm not even doing Mortal Kombat 1 day one. I have a different plan for that. So, yeah. Probably some of the games I'm very excited for that I hope are coming pretty quickly. Like, I want to get to Burnout. Like, Burnout's an import game. I want to play Endless Ocean so bad. I want to... There's a couple other Dragon Ball games that are on the list that I want to play badly as well. We shouldn't have streamed BT3. I'm sorry about that. Like, BT3 was just too short, and How Long to Beat lied to us. So, we'll be looking out for that more often. I think BT3 was one of the only games that was inaccurate. Okay, I don't want to say it was all inaccurate, because those times on How Long to Beat had the story and the 100 battles. I don't exactly know what it is because I never do it. I talk about it in the finale of BT3. But I think it's where you fight literally every character in the game. And you have to fight and win against all of those characters to get up to whatever mission 100 is, or whatever it's called. And I didn't want to do that. I also like how a lot of our games we've been playing, we've been 100%ing. And, yeah, Spider-Man's gonna be one of those games. But the one thing I never did was get all the benchmarks. So, since it's a replay series and I had to find something extra to do, that's perfect. I might get all the benchmarks. Now, will that take forever? Probably. There might be streams where all I do is point launch off of an object. That's not a lie. That's one of the benchmarks. I know it is because I tried it. And I think I spent like 3 days on it or so. And didn't get it. I got it on like my 4th or 5th day of just doing nothing but that. So yeah, the benchmarks are going to be a pain. Very time consuming. But yeah, I can't promise that the 100%ing is going to stop anytime soon. Because we have 100%ed like the last 2 or 3 series we've done on the channel. Except for BT3. Like my next Let's Play is going to be 100%ed. I guess we're just in a 100% mood. The problem is we're doing a lot of games we enjoy this year. Sorry guys, my throat was getting dry. I've had a little bit of a sore throat all day today. But yeah, I think some of the games I want to get to this year include Spiderwick Chronicles, Over the Hedge, and maybe Mortal Kombat 9. Like, Mortal Kombat 1's coming out. I'm kind of getting excited over it, so might do Mortal Kombat 9. And I might do the replay of Mortal Kombat 11 as well. Because we do start replays this year. The reason I haven't started them yet is because there have been a lot of games I've just been wanting to play, like, right now. So I've delayed replays. We should be getting to one very soon. I'm not saying which one it's going to be, but there will be a replay coming that's not Spider-Man. Okay, you know what? We kind of have started our replays finally. Yeah, we have started with Spider-Man, technically. But I'm saying the Let's Play replays. We have both Let's Play replays and we have stream replays. And we have pondered on the idea of mobile replays. But right now, there's only one game that we would replay for mobile, and that was MLP Pocket Ponies. And currently that is our most viewed series, and still is. Like, the only thing that comes close to the amount of views MLP was getting was Crash for a while, Crash of the Titans. PUBG almost did, but it only started trending for like a week and then stopped. Now, Jurassic Park was kind of giving it a run for its money, and as well as Rules of Survival. Both series were trying to compete with MLP. Is it still competing with it? A little bit. A little bit. So, the reason I don't want to replay MLP Pocket Ponies is not because I want to play it really badly. It's because of how it was recorded. That was recorded with Mobizen. That was when I was still using Mobizen. And it had very, very bad audio quality. So I want to re-record it just for that. We also had an episode that continued forever and was desynced. So yeah, it was desynced and it... Okay, it didn't continue forever, but it added a black screen at the end of the video, which we got rid of that. But, yeah, I don't know what happened with that video or with that upload. But YouTube did that to about 2 or 3 of our videos, and that MLP episode is included in those 2 or 3 other episodes because I don't remember the other ones. But I remember that happened to MLP. So that video is still broken. That's the other reason why I would want to replay it. And I think MLP is the only exception.
Okay. I've lost 3 pounds and have returned.
I was discussing about the possibility of replaying some of our mobile games.
Yeah. I was gonna say, isn't our policy on most mobile games that we're just never that I don't know if this is a we never replay mobile games, because obviously we occasionally have sequels, but I think wasn't our policy on mobile games that we will never replay them because like for a vast majority of them that is either impossible or extremely difficult.
Okay. So, the reason we do not replay most mobile games, or all of them,
yeah,
is because of how the game works.
Yeah, because some of the mobile games are just a straight story that there's nothing.
But there are some mobile games, if you restart, it is a pain in the ass to get back to where you were if you restarted.
Yeah.
That's why when we played Dragon Ball Legends, I didn't restart my account because it was too high level.
Yeah.
I was like, no.
And the other thing is that
with Legends has an exception because I can replay the story anytime I want.
Yeah.
So there are some exceptions to these games,
but they're very rare, and so in general, we are almost never going to replay any mobile games for any reason. If they're a mobile game, they're always going to be a mobile game.
Yeah, guys, like, I can't... Like, right now, we are experiencing freezing on my computer with some of the mobile games. So, there might be bits and pieces that are being cut out of some videos just because my setup is freezing and I desperately need to upgrade it. So, I will not replay a game just because you missed some content, but it does break my heart that you do.
Yeah. There were no mobile games that were in the list of games that we're replaying, right?
The only one was MLP Pocket Ponies, but the reason we don't replay that one is because of how trendy it is on our channel.
Yeah. Well, but also...
And, guys, we've discussed this off camera. I discussed the possibility of having another series that is just as trendy as MLP. Would we replay it then? And we still... don't know.
Yeah. The answer to this, I think, will change over time.
Because MLP was kind of a straight story, and I could easily replay it, and
yeah,
nothing of value was really lost.
The other thing is that for MLP, there wasn't really a need to replay it, though. We could replay it, but just there's no need to.
Actually, kind of. It had very poor audio.
Yeah.
I recorded that with Mobazin.
Yeah.
So, like,
yeah.
I rewatched the episode. Like, I binge watched my MLP playlist just because I was bored one day.
Yeah.
And listening to it, both the game's audio and my audio were constantly peaking.
Yeah.
Like,
and
it
that's
was
the thing,
so
is that,
fucking loud.
Yeah, it wasn't.
And it sounded bad.
Yeah, it wasn't a good
like,
recording, but like at the same time, it's
Mobazin is not known for its good audio quality.
Yeah.
And well, it used to be, and then they got sanctioned for it for some fucking reason. I can't remember the reason why.
Well, it's not specifically that.
Oh, now I remember.
Yeah.
It's because of recording phone calls.
Yeah, exactly. That's the problem, is that in many countries it is illegal to record phone calls.
Yeah,
and so if you build a software that is capable of recording phone calls, it causes problems.
So the sacrifice to that was bad audio quality for Mobazin.
I say that that's bullshit. I lean back on the VCR scenario because VCRs got sued. Like the company that made VCRs got sued because they added the record button, which meant that you could record content that was, streamed or that was like on TV and without paying for it, basically. And that was ruled to be legal because it is legal under copyright to
own the movie.
No, it has nothing to do with that. It's the thing that they said made it legal was that you are allowed to record things for later viewing, personal later viewing. So you're allowed to. It's called time shifting, basically, is their term for it. But you are allowed to time shift content, so you can take a video, record it, and then later watch it. That's why DVR exists. It's the same thing, where like you can record something on TV and then play it back later. What you cannot do is sell that content. You can't take that DVD of The Lion King or any TV show and sell it, because that's copyright infringement. But you can record it and personally watch it. I argue this is the same thing. The software has the potential to record phone calls, but that in and of itself is not illegal. What is illegal is doing the recording. There are many completely lawful reasons to record in audio, like in phone audio, audio from the phone. I'm saying it very weirdly. And those are not infringing and completely legal. You should not punish the software company for having that ability exist. You should punish the person for doing it.
Yeah.
And this is not. Yeah. It's like this isn't universal because, for example, it's the exact opposite situation when it comes to like ROMs. It's perfectly legal for you to make a ROM. Actually, it's exactly the same situation. It's perfectly legal for you to make a ROM of a game that you own and play it back later. But it's not legal to download a ROM online. But in that case, it's the opposite problem. In the sense that in the VCR's case, if I record a movie and then sell it, I'm the one providing the copyright content, so I get punished. But for like ROM sites, if you download a ROM, the publisher of the ROMs gets hit because they're providing all the ROMs, and so the company goes after them because they make money. Generally, you don't make money. So it ends up being quite the opposite situation of like, it would be like if for VCRs, if people recorded enough content and then distributed it, they then sue the VCR company and say, yeah. Except, again, the VCR company isn't providing the content. So I think that's the situation here. I don't think that Mobizen should have any problem. Like, it should not be illegal to record audio on a phone. Even record phone calls. Because, again, here's one thing. Some places have what's known as one-party consent. What that means is, in terms of recording audio, there are two different things. There are two different branches of consent. There is one-party consent and two-party consent. In two-party consent, both people have to be consenting to being recorded to record. So that means, like, for example, in some places with two-party consent, if you go around and just record stuff on the street, you have to get consent for people to put them in the video intentionally.
Yeah. Yeah, like when I did my card episode at GameStop, I asked him, hey, can I record you guys and me opening cards here?
Yeah, it's them being in the video, yeah. But it's like if you... Yeah, and you might ask them to, like, use their space. But, like, in some places, there's known as one-party consent. What that means is only one of the two parties has to consent to being recorded, and then everyone can be recorded. The reason a lot of places allow one-party consent is because there's a lot of people who like to do investigative journalism. And investigative journalism generally means that you pretend to be an employee of a company and record stuff inside the company. Well, if you have two-party consent, that means those people can go back and say, well, we didn't consent to being recorded, so you violated two-party consent law, and now you're being sued for recording stuff inside a facility that you're trying to investigate for improper practices. So a lot of places that support that kind of journalism and that kind of recording have one-party consent laws. So the reason being, the recorder is always consenting. So, like, and I think that's the point, is that this kind of thing should not be the company's fault. It should not be Mobizen's fault if their software allows people to tap to record phone calls.
It wasn't just Mobizen. It was all mobile recorders, including Power Director.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That it shouldn't be Mobizen's fault or Power Director's fault or any company's fault. It should always be the person doing its fault.
Yeah, I don't even know how that thing got started, really.
I don't know. But it's bullshit.
Because of them, they downgraded Mobizen. Mobizen actually was a decent recording app for free. And they fucked it over.
Yeah.
So I am not mad at Mobizen.
Yeah.
I am mad at the people who started that shit. But I understand why they were mad. I just hate that you fucked over Mobizen. Like, you screwed over me in my YouTubing life. Like, I could have made some decent videos. I could have had a decent MLP series on mobile. Nope. By the way, guys, the other MLP series that we have that is mobile, that game I refuse to replay because I had to restart that just to make episode 1 at least 7 times. And I had to rebuy Rainbow Dash all 7 times. So I will never restart that game. I'm lucky. I'm not kidding. Incredibly lucky that I still have my profile on my phone. I transferred it from the PC to my phone. I could not get luckier. Because, guys, that game does not exactly have a profile save issue. You have to go through GameLoft's customer support to regain your profile. And even then, you might not regain it. I've had a couple mobile games that were not GameLoft where I didn't regain my account.
Mm-hmm.
On the channel so far, it's been Dream Girlfriend. Dream Girlfriend is the only one I've not been able to save my account. And I made that account for over 5 years. And I went through the Konosuba event again. I got lucky enough that I got replayed again. And now I've lost that. And I spent money on it. Like, it does piss me off and makes me very sad when a game gets delisted and I'm playing it. Because, you know, you spend a lot of money towards it and then the game company just decides to take it down. I'm looking at you, Spider-Man Unlimited. But it's another thing where it's an active game. Still being made today, still updating. And them not allowing you to log back into your profile. That pisses me off more than anything. Especially on a game that I enjoy heavily. Like, even though it's doing poorly on our channel, I don't care. I love Dream Girlfriend. It is a very, very decent anime mobile game. A 2D animated mobile game. But, I lost that profile. Sorry, it wasn't 5 years, it was 6 years. I had that profile for 6 years. As long as I've had my Dragon Ball Legends profile. And now it's gone. It's all gone. That's probably one of the main reasons why Older Bro hates mobile games, because they can just decide to delist them and never bring them back. Avengers didn't have that issue. Avengers, what they did was give everybody the deluxe edition. That way, they would have access to the DLC. But Avengers isn't a mobile game. I wish mobile games did that. But they don't. And going back to speaking about Spider-Man Unlimited, what really makes me sad is, even though the game was delisted, I still recorded some footage of Spider-Man Unlimited. And I deleted them. I can never get them back. And that disappoints me. Because with what we're doing now with some mobile series, I could have did that for Spider-Man Unlimited. And I regret deleting that footage. Because Spider-Man Unlimited could at least have been on our channel in some form of way. But I just said, no, there's not enough content here, and I dropped it. There's not enough content in Jurassic Park Builder either, and yet it had technically a complete season. Like, I would have re-uploaded Jurassic Park Builder on the channel even if it had one video. But, yeah, Spider-Man Unlimited, gone. Completely gone.
Yeah, that happens.
Like,
that's why every so often, guys, I'll go through all the mobile games and just be like, this one still exists, this one still exists, this one still exists.
Like, in my opinion, Spider-Man Unlimited not only was one of the best Spider-Man mobile games and one of the best Spider-Man games, it was one of the best mobile Marvel games. And the only one that even came close to being as good as Spider-Man Unlimited was Avengers Academy. And that got delisted too. For those that don't know, Avengers Academy was a game where it did have multiverse stuff, but it was a town builder for Avengers. So something like Jurassic World the game and Jurassic Park Builder. It was a game like that, except you collected the characters and they would walk around campus. I loved that. And when they added the Guardians of the Galaxy, I tried so hard for Star-Lord. I was like one quest away from getting Star-Lord and didn't get him. But I got everybody else. I think I got Rocket, I got Gamora, and I got Drax. I don't remember if Groot was in the game. I might have not got Groot or Star-Lord if they were both available. Oh, well, I know Star-Lord was available, but I don't remember if Groot was. But I didn't get Star-Lord and I didn't get Groot. But I got Rocket and I got Drax and I got Gamora. But, yeah, all these games, not all of them are like what happened with some of NetEase's games, where, oh, we don't have enough players, let's delist it. Avengers Academy had that issue. Avengers Academy didn't have enough players, so they delisted it. For Spider-Man Unlimited, they delisted it because their license expired. So we didn't have any more Spider-Man Unlimited because of that. Could it come back? If it does, it's going to be the sequel to it. And it's not going to be the original game. It's going to be the sequel. Like, Spider-Man Unlimited is the game that I got introduced to a lot of the Spider-Man that we see in, like, Spider-Verse. Like, I knew Web-Slinger from Unlimited, Silk, that we didn't see in the movie, even though she was in the trailer. Ben Reilly, Scarlet Spider, normal Scarlet Spider with the black and red suit. Tarantula, like, all of those versions of Spider-Man I met in that game. Yeah, it was Spider-Man Temple Run. And it was so much better than Temple Run. And Temple Run is still available today. I literally got bored one day, looked up if Temple Run was still available. It is. I downloaded it and I played it for a little bit. But Spider-Man Unlimited is gone? Come on. So yeah, if we get a Spider-Man Unlimited 2, I am playing it day one. I will fucking play it day one. I don't care what mobile game I am playing at that time. It could be the next season of Jurassic World, and I would interrupt that for Spider-Man Unlimited 2. In fact, you know what? Let's look it up. Is there a possibility?
I'm gonna guess no.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. There's a comic book for Spider-Man Unlimited. But the game, I'm not seeing a return for it.
Nope. Not surprising.
So yeah, very disappointing. So no mention of Spider-Man Unlimited besides the comic book.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, hey, Piplup. How you doing?
Hey, Piplup, been a while. Yeah, we were just discussing mobile games, and I was crying about Spider-Man Unlimited again.
This is a regular occurrence for him.
I still think I'll give Spider-Man Unlimited this too. I think Spider-Man Unlimited was one of the best mobile games I've ever played. So it had 3 good things going for it. Like, to me, Spider-Man Unlimited is around the same kind of... It's as good as Dragon Ball Legends. Like, that's how good it was. And Spider-Man Unlimited was also a story you could play over and over again and never get tired of it. And here's a real uniqueness to the game. During the story mode, you had to recruit certain Spider-Man to get those story events cleared. So you actually had to go out and find that Spider-Man to continue the story. And that was very unique.
Piplup, you're having one of those days. I should really be asleep, but no.
Croc says that a lot too.
Yeah. Well, no, Croc usually says, I should be asleep. And then I respond with, so go to sleep. And he's like, fuck you. And it's like, what the heck? I'm here telling you what you need to hear. And you're just like, fuck you. I don't want to hear what I need to hear.
But,
like, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah, the other thing about the Spider-Man Unlimited campaign, even though it required you to get a certain Spider-Man for a certain event in this campaign, you could still continue the normal campaign. Like, it was kind of like a side story to the campaign. But you still had to get that Spider-Man to clear it. And there were multiple versions of that Spider-Man, as in, like, they were in different classes. Like, say if I got 616 Spider-Man, I could get it in common, uncommon, epic, and I think their highest tier was spectacular. So, if you had any version of that character, you would be able to complete that specific side story. That is still kind of part of the campaign. Piplup.
I do only things that are bad for me. Well, I don't think that's a very good life style choice, but I guess you do you.
Okay. Going back to speaking about Pokemon cards. So, Ellie Gaming finally made another video recently, and I commented to her. One of my comments, I had 3 of them, but the one I remember. So, she was recording the video. She says she usually records without her glasses, but she's like, I'm wearing my glasses today because I want to. Well, actually, no, it was because she got off of work. But anyway,
Sure.
I responded with, I'm a Goomba and I wear glasses, so rock your glasses, who cares?
Yeah, just wear what if you need your glasses, wear your glasses.
Which is funny, guys, because on our thumbnails, I don't have my glasses on.
Yeah, it's very hard to do glasses.
That's the next Goomba update. Goombas with glasses.
I'll think about it.
Glasses. You don't want to hit a Goomba with glasses, do you? You hit a Goomba with glasses. Well played.
No, to be fair, you just stomp on Goombas. You don't need the glasses.
But I disappear even if you hit me with glasses. That's how weak we are.
Ouch.
Look, we got our asses handed to us by a plumber.
I mean, he's a very heavy plumber.
Then we were like, you know what? We're going to play some games. Fuck Mario, fuck everything, including Bowser. Except in that one movie, Peaches.
Peaches is very good. I mean, doesn't everyone want to marry Peaches?
Yeah, let's play some games.
By the way, if you live in the state of Georgia, I don't mean to offend you.
Yeah, we go on tangents about things like that.
Two Bros Game Night going on tangents? That's impossible.
Yeah.
No one would ever suspect that.
Most of our shiny hunts are tangents about something. Older bros sometimes can't even keep up with my subject switch.
I just expect that a tangent has some logical connection to the previous thing. That's it. I mean, to be fair, Piplup, living in the Earth is, I actually don't know if that's healthy or not.
I live on Earth 623. Yeah, Two Bros Game Night's so popular, we reach other universes.
Not yet, but we'll let you know when that happens.
Two Bros Game Night in the Multiverse of Madness. Wait, did we get invited to Smash? I mean, we're currently playing Smash, so we must be.
I'm more concerned about the day where we get somebody that's like, I'm currently on the International Space Station. It's like, oh God.
Time to bring you down to Earth.
Living in Earth is bad. Thank you, Mr. B. I needed that clarification.
Come on, we have to go back to our planet.
I think you're in the wrong movie. And the wrong game. And the wrong universe.
Put the cookie in space. Captain Cookie. What is our heading? I
mean, watching Two Bros Game Night's probably bad for you.
No, don't put the ship down.
Mr. B, not only is that brutal, at least ask for something reasonable like you did from us earlier, which is buy me a pizza. Which is still unreasonable, but like, fucking hell, man.
It's all about the money. That brings me back to my chopper days. I want Arnold Schwarzenegger to star in a film that is called Chopper.
Please, no.
Oh, come on. It would get so much money.
Mr. B, I don't know how you think that a pizza costing $17.95 is not unreasonable.
Is that $3 credit?
I believe that's euros.
Oh.
I'm not 100% sure. Would you believe I don't keep up on my... Yeah, I'm pretty sure that one's euro, because pound is the L one, I think.
That cost me £6. I'm sure that book doesn't weigh nearly as much.
Mr. B, it really is unreasonable. I remember the days when pizza cost like $12.
Back in my day, I was known
And
as
I'm
Get
not-
to the Job.
and we're not that different in age. So I'm certain you also remember that. That said, I don't exactly know how much it cost up in Maine, so. If you asked me for a $17.95 pizza, I'd purchase it for you. No thank you, Mr. B. We just had pizza yesterday. Or the day before. Piplup just being like, no, I would actually be very happy to give that much money to somebody, so I can't do it.
Unfortunately, I lack insufficient funds.
You lack insufficient... That means you have enough money. Whatever. I don't know anymore. Yeah, Piplup here is more a rob from the poor kind of person.
Oh, you're rich, say no more, and we're at 1,800 encounters. Whee! Where's my black sheep?
I don't know, but do you have any wool?
Yes, sir. 3 bags full, sir. One for my master, one for my bae, and one for the little boy who lives down the lane. That was the first reaction.
I'm trying to figure out... I'm trying to see if I can figure out who those are. I'm like, okay, one of those doesn't exist. I don't think you know anybody who lives down our road.
Actually I do. I've been hydrating this whole time because my throat has been not good.
Unfortunately, Piplup, we are required to do things that are good for us.
You do what's good for you and fucking stop your YouTube import, You'll be terminated.
Okay, we sometimes do things that are good for us.
Yeah, like that would be something. The Terminator comes back in time to kill me because I'm doing my YouTube import from my old channel.
I guess that makes me the Terminator in this scenario.
Like I said, my throat kind of hurts, so it's making it hard to do some impressions.
No, Piplup, if he got hit by a truck, he'd be an isekai protagonist.
Hey, come on, man. I'm just trying to play some video games here. With my black mustache. I had to cut it off the other day. I think I'm gonna get a new one from the black sheepy when I find it. Alright, come here, you little devil. I have a razor with your name on it. See? Wooloo. Your wool is mine!
once again, something's wrong with younger bro.
You see, as a small little African-American baby, I was dropped 100 times. And I came out Cleveland. I'm still completely normal.
Yes, younger bro. Normal.
I am the definition of normality, baby. I'm still here.
If it's not alive anymore, it wasn't my fault.
Where's my black sheepy? I want my wool in black. Or yellow, depending on what mood I'm in.
Let's be honest, you're probably not in the mood for it.
But I have the need. I have the need for speed. And unfortunately, I'm not a speedrunner.
And you also aren't a drug user.
So I will become Black Flash. I wonder if Goku Black would sue me over that.
Unlikely. Anyways, he's not Black Goku. He's Dark Goku. Nega Goku.
I'll tell you one thing he ain't, and that ain't black. You ain't no Afro Samurai.
I still really hope that Team 4 Star is planning to do the Boo Saga after like several years, because they said they weren't going to, but their new stuff from Hell in a Cell, or Hiffle. Well, it's both. Yeah, Cell in a Hell was the original joke, but yeah, but in Hiffle, they clearly are setting up for the Otherworld tournament, which is the next plot point. So, it's not unconnected.
Yeah, so they're just not gonna 2D animate the Otherworld tournament.
If I die for not sleeping, I'm gonna blame someone who didn't assist. Piplup, we have said many times that sleeping is important and that you should go to bed if needed. I feel like at this point, there's no one to blame but you.
Got nobody to blame but me.
Fair enough, then don't go to sleep, Piplup.
I should probably go to bed. I should probably hang up my phone. I should quit while I'm ahead. Should probably leave you alone.
You've always been behind.
I'm always running behind. Getting all these little squirrels in the
Yeah,
way.
you should probably sleep, but you won't.
No, it's you should probably save.
Also true.
Are we just gonna do a whole channel of nothing but parodies of you should probably leave? You should probably sleep. You should probably save. You should probably. God. Next thing you know, we're singing You Should Probably Rain. It's just a song about screaming at the clouds saying to rain.
Yeah, I will neither confirm nor deny what we will or will not be doing for songs, if we ever do.
Ah, this stupid app. The back counter still isn't big enough. I'm counting up again.
Here
oh
we
my
go again.
God. Finally. Like, yeah, A Drive's back counter just fucking sucks. It is too fucking small. Like, they've made it bigger since the last time, but it is... The back button should not even be near the count button.
That makes sense.
It pisses me off so much. See you, Piplup.
Have a good evening, Piplup. So just to be clear, are we going for 2 hours or are we going to 11?
I thought till like 2:30 or something. Not 2:30. You know I'm at like 2.5 hours.
Okay, so we're going to 11. Then yeah.
Yeah, we usually do 2.5 hours on late days. So I didn't want to.
Well, it's not that we do 2.5 hours. It's that we go until 11 on those days, which is usually 2.5 hours. In this case, it's also going to be about 2.5 hours.
Okay. But yeah, guys, trust me, I wanna open Pokemon cards really badly. Like, I did think about like buying droves of Pokemon cards as soon as I got my new job, but I can't do it.
Yeah, I would not.
That would detriment me.
Yes, it would.
So, like, guys, for Pokemon cards, I want to do Search for Marnie more than anything right now. But I can't do it. The soonest I can do it is around my birthday. But even when I do the next episode, guys, the one after that, it won't be anytime soon. Like, the next one I could do would be around Christmas. So, yeah, guys, as of right now, I can only do a search around my birthday or Christmas. But my money's getting up there. I promise we'll start getting at least every other week a Pokemon card episode. But I just have to get my money to that point to where we can do that. And I'm still not there.
Just to make sure, I'm not going crazy though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to figure out. Okay. There are some Scarlet Violet cards in your box to me.
Yeah.
Did you open Scarlet and Violet?
Yes. I opened Paldea. Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's why I was like, what? When the fuck did that happen? So, okay.
Yeah, guys, for those who don't know, I actually have done some Pokemon cards recently. I
Small
opened Paldea Evolved on TikTok.
Yeah, because I was looking on YouTube and I was trying to figure out, like, what video would that have been? But it was a TikTok one.
Yeah, so the reason I did that was because I had an extra $20 in my pocket that somebody gave me. I fucked up and accidentally used my card to buy the cards the first time. So then I went back to GameStop. That's when I filmed me opening Pokemon cards at GameStop.
Yeah.
And
I'm surprised you just didn't deposit the $20 at that point.
I didn't want to
Deal with the bank.
Yeah. So, but that, I actually spent more money doing it again, but at the same time I was like, I wanted a shot at Iono, so that was my shot. I didn't get it, but guys, I didn't know this at the time. Like, I just recently found out about it. I did pull one of the hardest cards in the set. And what is hilarious to me about it is it's not in the top 10 rates for Paldea Evolved. I don't know if it is now. It might be. Let me recheck the rates.
Now, to be clear, do the rates change that much over time?
Don't know, because they usually don't. Okay, it didn't change. So, yeah, guys, even though the rates didn't change, I pulled Grusha Full Art Alternate Art. And it is one of the hardest cards to pull in Paldea Evolved. Unlisted Leaf had to trade for it. Same with the Iona card. And he didn't think he would be able to trade for it because he thought nobody would have it. He got lucky. He got that in the same trade as the Grusha card he got. And I pulled the Grusha card. And I pulled that in the GameStop video. Like, that was my best pull, and it was also one of the hardest cards to pull, and I didn't know that at the time. So, lucky me. And what is even more hilarious, I didn't pick those packs. I had the GameStop employees pick those packs for me.
Ooh.
So they pulled 10 random packs for me. I doubled up on a Slowbro EX. Sorry, no, Slow King EX. And then I get the Grusha Full Art card that they picked for me.
So is Paldea Evolved the Iono set?
Yes.
Okay.
So, here's a little story. So, Roger, one of the GameStop's employees, you meet him in that GameStop video. He was the one that supplied me with the Brilliant Stars packs, the single packs that opened on TikTok. Every single TikTok video I made with those 10 packs for Brilliant Stars, I pulled something. And it was incredible. I pulled the 2 Mustard card full art cards in the same video. I pulled the Rainbow Rare Roseanne from the ETB who sold me. Sorry, I forgot about that too. He also sold me the ETB. And I pulled, I think it was a Kindler full art, as well as several character art galleries. Oh yeah, the Honchkrow V alternate art. That was also Roger. So, I find it hilarious that him and another employee picked out cards for me, and I pulled one of the hardest cards to pull in Paldea Evolved. So I want to do another video with him in it. And I found out his schedule, and he's definitely there every Sunday. So if I want to open Pokemon cards with him, gonna go Sunday.
Yeah.
Because he has supplied the goods.
Apparently.
But yeah, did I tell you the reason why we didn't see him for a long time? Well, he quit.
Oh.
So what happened was he was applying for a higher position.
Sure.
They denied him.
Sure.
Then he finds out someone who hasn't worked there for a while, he's worked there longer and knows the job probably better than this new guy. He finds out that they're giving the new guy that position.
Oh, fuck you.
So he quits.
Sure.
I don't know why he came back. Probably had some financial trouble. He's like, damn it, I have to come back. I feel so bad for the guy. Because he had that happen. And the story I heard before that was... So, as a kid, he collected Pokemon cards. I don't know if he collects Pokemon cards anymore. But because of something that happened to him, he no longer collects cards.
Guessing he had somebody steal cards or something like that. Some
No.
pretty bad story.
So, he had like first edition Charizards and stuff like that. All of his Pokemon cards. He had a decent set. That would probably be worth thousands of dollars today. His mom takes it and sells it. And, sorry, he wasn't a kid. Sorry, he was an adult. He was an adult and this happened to him. And he no longer collects cards because of what his mom did.
Understandable.
And I felt so bad for him. So, guys, maybe one of these days I might buy cards for him. And maybe I can get him to do a pack battle with me. I'll ask him. I know the other guy who is in the video. I don't know him all that well yet, but I see him often enough. But I know he collects Pokemon cards, so if I can't get Roger to do it, I'll try to get him to do it. And we'll do a pack battle. But, I don't know how often I can do those videos. Probably, there are 2 Pokemon card videos I really want to get to. I want to go to a convention for one video. And there is a card shop that is in a neighboring town that I want to go to and film there. And I find it hilarious that my father worked with him and knows him. And he's a Pokemon card shop owner.
Yeah, it is interesting.
And I find it so hilarious that the business next to him, we were picking something up. And the Pokemon card shop was right there, right next to the place we were picking up something. I'm like, Father, I have to go in and look at that shop. And I went in, and I ended up buying a reverse Curlia card and a Diancie Prism card, because I didn't own any Prism cards, and that was my first Prism card.
Yay for Prism.
So I got Diancie and I got Curlia. And that Curlia reverse card, it's not bad. It's not a rare card, but it's not a very common card. It is a stamped Curlia reverse card. What I mean by stamped is the set that it came out on, I think it was an Emerald set. So it has the logo of Emerald. So I think it came from Emerald base set, Emerald EX, whatever that set was. It came from that one. And I've had stamped cards before. I have a few of them, but the fact that it was Curlia and it was stamped, I'm like, I gotta have that. Because you guys know me with Gardevoir. I love Gardevoir.
Insert required joke here.
Again, a lot of my love of Gardevoir comes from Erlen. That's why I like Gardevoir so much, is because she made Gardevoir just an amazing Pokemon to me. So because of her, Gardevoir is my favorite psychic fairy type Pokemon. And for Gardevoir and Pokemon cards, the one Gardevoir card that I want the most out of all the Gardevoir cards I've ever seen is the black EX card that features Mega Gardevoir Normal and Shiny from Pokemon Generations. I want that card more than anything, and I watched Unlisted Leaf pull it casually at least 10 times. I opened every mythical collection and a couple other packs, and I pulled Gardevoir Full Art EX 4 times. One of them I traded away. One of them I gave to Old Bro. The third one, well, the first one obviously I kept. And the fourth one, I don't remember what happened to it. So I'm assuming I also traded that one away. Because I didn't give it to younger sis. So 2 of them I traded away, 1 I kept, 1 I gave to Older Bro. So I pulled the Full Art Gardevoir card, but I never pulled that black EX card. I want to do search for it. I want that card so bad. And I have an idea for a search for that card specifically. So I will do it. One of these days I will do it. But unfortunately, the longer I wait, the more expensive that set gets. Because right now the ETB is like $200 for Generations. Charizard is $300 last time I checked.
Probably.
Blastoise and Venusaur $200 for the boxes. The mythical collections, depending on which mythical it is, could go over for $100.
It's always weird to me. Charizard is worth more than mythicals.
And there was another box that I wanted that I never got. I can't remember what it is. I'll have to look it up. Another opening I want to do is Zoroark and Raichu EX box in the same video, because we've had that episode backlogged for a long, long time.
I think it might have even been deleted at this point. I'm not even sure.
I thought it's been deleted.
Yeah, it has been so long.
And
I think at one point I may have just given Younger Bro the ultimatum of just buy and do this video or throw it out, because it's just like it was that long. It was like we have completely changed the format of the video since then.
The problem with the Zoroark box is it kept getting more and more expensive. And it's still expensive. It's
well, yeah, it's never going to get cheaper.
It's like $200 right now. The other opening I want to do is completing Hidden Fates. There's one box I never opened that was for Hidden Fates. And that is the Rayquaza normal box. Sorry, jumbo card box. I've never opened that. For a while, it was only available in the UK. But I think it is available in the US now. Like, it was only in the UK, and then it came over to the US for a short time.
Yeah.
So, I want to buy that just so, hey, I have opened every Hidden Fates product for the channel. Like, guys, technically, our original search was search for the Charizard. But, it's not like the searches we do today. And, guys, search for the Charizard, if we ever do it.
Fuck off.
Huh. Oh, God.
Just no.
I don't know how I'm going to do that one.
You will not. That's the answer. Charizard is...
Like, Charizard might be one of those Pokemon I might have to gate. As in, it's like, okay, I am getting not these cards. I'm not getting these cards. That includes, like, the Gold Star Original, Shining Charizard, base set First Edition Charizard, base set Charizard.
Well, again, I thought the thing with our searches is that we always cut off after a certain, like one or two gens out of TCG is like,
well,
we
the
don't
ones
go for
I
anything other than
cut
that.
are the ones that I'm not going to open for the channel, but I'm still going to buy the card.
Yeah, okay.
Like, guys, how my searches work is I am looking for either a character or a Pokemon across all sets, and I am trying to pull every single card that is released for that Pokemon or character. If it's too old of a set, I don't buy it because it's too expensive, so I will just buy the card. It will save me money. Like, probably the cheapest base set First Edition Charizard I could get is maybe, if I'm lucky, $2,000. And that's ungraded. I think Older Bro got lucky. Didn't you get a base set Charizard from somebody who was just selling their set?
I can't remember.
Like, I think that's going to be the only way I get a base set Charizard is someone who's done collecting Pokemon cards. I buy their set off of eBay. They send me their whole set.
Yeah. The thing you have to remember with me is I've had some cards since before, like, I've had some cards since elementary school. So I couldn't tell you when I got some of my cards.
Like, I know what cards I have. I know I don't have, like, in base set 1, like a Blastoise or a Charizard or a Venusaur. I don't have any of those. But I do have a holo Poliwrath. I do have one of those. And I got it from a trade. And it's a $6,000 card, PSA 10. So it's not bad. But I think it's the most common holo that everybody pulls out of base set 1. But guys, it's a really nice card. And what the funny thing about that card, so I have the original. I also have the reprint that came out for Evolutions. X and Y Evolutions. Brought back that Poliwrath holo, and I pulled in that set too. I love the background in that card. Like, the Pokemon on the card's kind of dated, but the background looks beautiful. Yeah, guys, I have a better chance of pulling a Charizard out of X and Y Evolutions than I do pulling it out of base set. And I think that is another dream opening of mine. Another dream opening of mine is doing a booster box of base set 1 on the channel.
Good fucking luck with that.
Here's the thing, that's more doable than the Pikachu Illustrator card. For one booster box of base set 1, it's $10,000. Cheapest is maybe half that price. So we could do it, and it would be the most expensive opening we do on the channel. But am I going to do it anytime soon? No.
Oh, hell no. Just fuck no.
But yeah, I would like to do a booster box of base set 1. For base set 1, there is a card I do want to talk about. So, you know Wizards of the Coast, the people who made Magic, made the original Pokemon card base sets.
Yes, that is true.
Did you know one of their... What is it? One of their earliest designs. Like, it's a, what is it? It's almost like a reference card. A prototype card. That's the name. So one of their prototype cards was a Hollow Blastoise. Where on the back, it was Magic the Gathering. Instead of the Pokeball.
Pretty cool.
I know of only one that has gotten graded, and it was a PSA 8 or 9. And not many are known to exist, I don't think.
Yeah, holy shit, when you were saying that this was the Iono set, I didn't quite realize how much people liked Iono. I think that Iono might have about as much love as Charizard. Like, as in, the...
Yeah, like...
There's the Iono... Just the generic Iono support card.
Yes, even the normal one.
Which is $35.
Yes, even the normal one. So here's why. I found out that Iona regular full art and just and the alt art are extremely playable, like in the card game. Like, people are wanting it because of how good it is for the card game. That's why it's so expensive, because people are hearing about how good it is.
The alt, or the main one. Yeah, I think it's actually the main one, which is more expensive than the alt. Not sure. But the other one is $102. I think that both Iono cards are the most expensive cards in the set.
In Paladin Evolved, yes. They are.
Like,
Everybody,
it is insane.
Everybody wanted her. I want her. Like...
You know what, guys? I don't usually... normally we have to say, like, don't take that out of context. But in this case, please take that out of context.
Oh, so... interesting fact. So you know how everybody likes Iono. Ellie Gaming actually finds her very annoying.
See, I've heard people say this, and I'm just like, I don't understand how you find that annoying. Like, especially for Ellie Gaming, it's like, you are a YouTuber. That's you. Like, this person represents you. If you find her annoying, like, why are you in this industry?
Hey, Finn.
I say that. Yes, Finn, we know that you love Larry, but here, I'll look up Larry's card costs. Give me a second.
Anyway, so I don't think she hates the character. And I understand why she may think Iono's annoying, and I kind of understand too. I think it's the way Iono greets people, where she does it in all the different...
speaks in like 7 languages.
Yep. Yeah. Like,
I'm pretty sure it actually doesn't, Finn. I don't think Larry got a card in this set.
I don't think Larry has a card yet.
So yeah, Iono is the most expensive card in the set. Even, like, there isn't actually a Charizard card, but I think she might be around that same level as Charizard. And Larry doesn't get a card.
Alright, so you know how the next special set is going to be the 151 set with Mew as the mascot?
Sure.
The next set is going to be a Charizard set, and it already has a gold terrestrialized Charizard card in that set.
Yeah.
what I think is lazy about it is... So, the first card they announced for that set was the Terrestrialized Charizard EX. All they did was take that card and give it a yellow background to make the gold card.
I mean, that is pretty lazy, but like, eh.
Like, I understand them doing that for shiny cards because it's just the original card, but they're shiny. But when they did it for gold cards, I'm like, no. Like,
Goddamn, Miriam is $17 for a normal card.
Like, guys, typically I think the original looks better than the better version, in quotes.
Yeah, Miriam is also pretty loved in the first set.
Miriam is the hardest card to pull in the first set. Her alt art is. But anyways.
Yeah, I can confirm there is no Larry cards, so I'm sorry, fan, but I don't think you're who knows, maybe in the third set they'll have a Larry card and he will be the highest selling card in that set.
But yeah, guys, so like when I got Roseanne's Rainbow Rare, I liked it. But then I googled the normal version. I like the normal version so much better than the Rainbow Rare. And I'm gonna have the same reaction to Marnie, but then again, it's Marnie.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, I also really want to open base set of Sword and Shield before it gets too expensive.
You mean Scarlet and Violet, or you
No,
mean
Sword and Shield.
Okay.
That way I can get those Marnie cards.
Fair enough.
Because I need to pull... I think I need to pull all the Marnie cards except for the Holo. I have the Holo. I need the Reverse, I need the Full Art, and I need the Rainbow Rare.
It still surprises me, I will say, that I understand why Miriam and Iono are so loved. But I'm surprised that Nimona and Penny aren't as loved. Because they're the two that I would have expected to be really loved.
Penny is in the top 10.
Yeah, but like in most games, she'd be number one.
But
and like,
yeah, I don't know everybody.
But like, it shocks me. Like
that rookie despawned so fast, it didn't even pop up on camera. But yeah. Iono, Miriam, and Penny were probably some of the best characters in that game. But unfortunately, people just relate with Iono better than Penny.
There are more streamers than there are genius tech whizzes.
Like, when the game first got announced, like, they didn't even announce Iono yet. And we saw Penny. I'm like, oh, I want to play this game because of her. Then they had a Iono trailer. And Iono really sold me. Like, sold me more than Penny. So I can see why a lot of people like Iono more than Penny, because she actually had voice dialogue.
I will say, I think the Pokemon Company and Game Freak just need to actually put voice dialogue in their games at this point.
I thought that's what they were going to do.
The trailers they've now gotten to the point where they're trailering characters with English voice actors.
And then they didn't fucking do it.
It's like, okay, so I'm just going to say it. They're not going to do it. But next Pokemon game needs to be voiced. If you're going to start selling the games on the English voice actors, start voice acting the games.
Well, it wasn't English. It was in Japanese
in
with
Japanese.
subtitles.
Yeah, but either way, like at this point, if you're selling the game based on it being dubbed, then you need to start dubbing the game.
By the way, guys, I have the fan pointed towards me, and I'm still sweating like hell.
Yeah, I have to sit on a pillow that's less sweat like sticky, just so I cannot die in this chair. Because I was having to just stand up.
Yeah, guys, there are so many cards that I want to do in the world, and there's so many Pokemon card opening ideas I want to try, but I just can't do them right now.
By the way, the stuff I put on top of your tin is stuff that I'm returning to you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I figured the ones that are inside the tin are the ones I'm looking at.
Yeah, but those are specifically going to you. The top ones, because they are yours.
But yeah, guys, I don't know. For my birthday, should I do the Gardevoir opening that I just talked about doing, or should I do the next search?
Well, we've just found out what the next poll is going to be on the channel.
Well, I meant the next Search for Marnie episode. So, Search for Marnie or Gardevoir?
My statement remains.
Problem is, I still think I'll choose Marnie. Because the opening idea I have for the Gardevoir is I am buying every product for generations at least once. But I was going to get like 2 Charizard boxes, 2 Blastoise boxes, 2 Venusaur boxes, 1 of every mythical collection, and 2 Elite Trainer boxes. That was my idea. Just to maximize my chances. Because I don't know if I can get the equivalent of a booster box. I would have to get a specialty made booster box. I can maybe just buy the individual packs, but I have to do it from eBay. It was a special set. That no booster box exists for it. So, like, if I'm going to get the equivalent of a booster box, I'm just going to open all the generations products for the channel. Yeah, maybe, I would like to maybe do that if I bought it slowly over time. I think I'm going to have to do that since it's an older set. And I don't have much money right now. I can't just blow it all off on that opening. But where I'm at right now, I can't even start buying cards slowly over time because I need to replace our mobile setup. I need to replace our Oculus setup. Well, I need to add to it. And I need to try to repair my PC. If I can't repair it, then I'm going to have to save up for a new PC. Otherwise, I do want to do more card opening videos, guys. I really do. But I can't. I can maybe do versus videos with older bro here and there, but at this moment I can't. I still can't even do that. Like last week I spent $400. It would have been $300 if the unemployment office didn't call me and say, Oh yeah, we overcharged your card. We accidentally gave you a payment when we shouldn't have. So pay us back. I was so pissed off about it.
That's what
I'm still pissed off about
I probably wouldn't actually have done this, but that's when I'm just like, well, sucks to be you. Sounds like you're just gonna have to take the loss. Why don't you write it off as a business expense?
But yeah, ooh, it pissed me off so much. Because, guys, I had to pre-order Mortal Kombat 1 online, and I pre-ordered the premium edition. Like, I didn't get the collector's edition, even though I could have. But it was $200 more, and the collector's edition just... It had a statue, and I didn't have any room in my room to have a Mortal Kombat statue. I didn't care for that, so I went with just the premium edition. Because the collector's edition has the premium edition. So I'm like, well, I only want the premium edition. I'll just pre-order that. Yeah, speaking of editions and statues, I did pre-order Spider-Man 2. And I got the collector's edition, which comes with the Venom statue. The only reason I got that was because Spider-Man Digital and Spider-Man Standard pre-orders had different pre-order bonuses in a way. Like, there were some suits that you unlock earlier, like for free, and there was some stuff that you get because you pre-ordered the game. The collector's edition comes with the download for the digital deluxe edition. So I figured if I pre-ordered the collector's edition, I would get all the pre-order privileges. So that's why I got that collector's edition with the darn statue. Honestly, I hope they ran out of statues and I don't get that statue. It might be one of the only things I would be like, yeah, I pre-ordered. I should have got the statue, but I didn't. And I'm actually happy I didn't.
Yeah. That happened to me, where I was very pissed off because I pre-ordered the Breath of the Wild 2, and it came with a bonus, and they ran out of it, and so I didn't get it. And I only pre-ordered it for that bonus because it was cool, and I was like, fuck.
Oh, speaking of Tears of the Kingdom, I need to pre-order that Zelda amiibo.
Yeah,
I want it so bad. I don't know if it's still available for pre-order. It might already be out. Yeah, speaking of like getting screwed over with pre-orders, the first pre-order I ever got screwed over on was Sword and Shield. I pre-ordered it so I could get the Sword and Shield banner that Older Bro has hanging up in his room. I didn't get it because I didn't get the pre-order combo edition. I pre-ordered them individually. So they didn't give it to me. I was very pissed off about it and still pissed off. I mean, yeah, I can get it on eBay for like $20 now. It's not bad, but I was so mad because, guys, it wasn't a poster. Like, it's made of like leather. Like, and I thought that was cool. Like, it wasn't made out of paper. It was made out of a different material. But yeah, I didn't get that. Oh wait, no. So I got screwed over on another pre-order too.
Yeah.
When I pre-ordered Fallen Order, I was supposed to get a code for the orange lightsaber.
Sure.
Turns out I had it.
Mm-hmm.
It was on the receipt, and I wasn't told that.
Sure.
So I threw it away.
Yeah.
So I rebought it online. That way we could have it for our playthrough. But when we replay it for the channel again, because we recorded that with PS4, I didn't know, but there's a PS5 version of Fallen Order. So I have to rebuy the game, but I don't know if I'll have to rebuy the code.
Generally, the re-releases have everything, but if they came out sequentially at
I
the
don't
same
think
time,
it did. I think it came out later.
then it probably has everything in it already.
Like, that's why I pre-ordered the PS4 version. Because right now, guys, I pre-order games for the newest console. That's how I know the Fallen Order PS5 edition came out later. Because I pre-ordered it for the PS4. Yeah, speaking of Star Wars games, I still need to get Star Wars Survivor. I need to get Star Wars Survivor. I need to get the Hogwarts game, and there's a third game. What's the third game I missed? Shoot. Gotham Knights. I missed Gotham Knights as well.
Yeah, I will say, I really appreciate the Pokemon Company's change to adding the extra, the third slot for reverse holos and such. It is so good. Like, because I've done other sets for the channel where I've done like where I've done booster box openings or just gotten a ton of cards from Younger Bro. This is the only set I've ever done where I've had 3 of these binders. Like, no set. I have no set that I have more cards of than this set.
For
Scarlet and Violet original. Like the
base set.
base set one. Yeah, that one with the booster box got 2.5 boxes worth of cards. So it is well over the number of any other set that we've ever opened.
Yeah, the set I have the most of, can you guess?
I don't know. I haven't kept track of what all you've opened and how much.
Brilliant Stars. Brilliant Stars is
not surprising.
One of the only sets that I have that, in fact, it is the only set where I have a majority of it. Yeah. And it's almost complete. Like that. That's how many cards I got from Brilliant Stars, guys, from the Marnie opening. I almost have Brilliant Stars complete.
Yeah.
Searching for those cards.
Now, is that in terms of you have one of every card, or reverse holo and normal of everything?
Okay. So when I say complete, I mean normal cards.
So one of every.
One of every card. Yes.
Yeah.
So gotcha. I almost have that portion of it complete. I do not have every reverse card. But, guys, if I get enough of that set and I only have a few reverses I need left, I might just buy the rest of the reverses and just have it a true complete set. So instead of 100%, I'm at 200%. Let's call it the 200% binder. I will have a 200% binder of Brilliant Stars.
By the way, you have about 5 minutes.
Okay. But yeah, guys, like we might revisit Brilliant Stars for Search for the Marnie when we do the finale. And we might revisit it if I need to pull a card in it. But otherwise, once I am done with the search, we may not go back to some sets because some sets may not include certain Pokemon I'm after. But yeah, guys, in that finale, I'll also include all the binders that we've been making. Well, okay, not all of them. The binders that I will want you to see are the ones that have Marnie in those sets. But yeah, I'm honestly very thankful that I pulled my... It was probably my number one chase card, which was Marnie's Prideful Alert. That was probably my number one chase card. Believe it or not, guys, Shiny Charizard from Champion's Path was my number 2 chase card that I wanted. And I pull it while I'm doing another search. That was so good. Could not have planned that better. Well, okay, I didn't plan it. I could not have recorded that any better. Like, still to this day, I've not opened a lot of Champion's Path. I've only maybe opened about 50 packs. And I've already pulled Rainbow Rare Pierce and Shiny Charizard, which are 2 cards that Unlisted Leaf struggled with, and he pulled the Rainbow Rare Charizard twice. And that's just as rare as the Shiny Charizard. Shiny Charizard is the only shiny card in Champion's Path. And another interesting note about Champion's Path, it also only had 1 gold card. I don't know if we'll do a search for that gold card. I'll be honest. Because it is the 3rd hardest card to pull in the set. I think. Sorry, no. It's 4th. It's number 4. Because number 1 is probably Shiny Charizard. I don't care what you guys say about Rainbow Rare Charizard. Rainbow Rare Charizard is 2nd. Then 3rd is Rainbow Rare Pierce. And then it would be the gold card. If I remember correctly, it's some kind of tin can. I think it's Mysterious Can or something like that. Let me make sure I'm not being confused with another set.
Okay, you are at tie.
Suspicious Food 10 is the gold card in that set. Unlisted Leaf pulled that at least 3 times. But he never pulled Rainbow Rare Pierce. He had to buy it. And I pulled it in the Marnie collection box. Which is funny because I pulled the Shiny Charizard when I did a reopen of that same collection box. Like, I got a different of the same collection box. And I got the Charizard in that one. Okay, guys. That's going to be it for today's episode. So like and subscribe to YouTube and Twitch. Comment to your videos. I do read them. Follow on Twitch. Pray that we don't die from heat exhaustion. We'll see you guys in the next shiny hunt. Goodbye.
Good night, everyone.